Good evening. I'm Shri Priya, studying in 10th standard in Government High School, Vilayur. A warm welcome to one and all of you to the webinar presented by English Club of our school. We know that due to Corona pandemic, we are compelled to stay home. Though it is the adverse situation, the English Club of our school proudly organizes a webinar on Save the Earth. This topic has great relevance at this time. Nowadays, we are suffering from the disastrous pandemic COVID-19. Why do we have to face such a pandemic? We have to find answers. The earth is the most precious thing in the universe, which holds the essentials of life. The natural resources found on the earth are deteriorating day by day due to human mistakes. Many wild animals have become completely extinct due to lack of a favorable environment. Rates of many types of pollution, global warming and other environmental issues are increasing today. Our earth never takes anything in return from us. However, it must demand to maintain the continuity of healthy life on earth. Therefore, we should not be selfish and we should think about all the species that living on earth. So, it is clear that protection of earth is necessary in the present scenario. The task I have to do here to welcome you all to this webinar. With much pleasure, I would like to welcome Mr. Achyuta Kumar, Headmaster of our school, who would inaugurate our webinar. I am honored to welcome our chief guest N.K. Balanaya, teacher of GHS Vilayur. He will deliver the keynote address in our webinar. I am happy to welcome Mr. Hafil, teacher of English of our school, who would preside over the function. I would like to welcome Mr. Sharif, PTA President, Mrs. Sumadi, Mr. Muhammad Shafi and Mrs. Chandrika, who would deliver felicitation. I am very proud to welcome my friends Naina, Ajay, Sana and Irfan, who would present papers on various topics. I welcome Nabla from 9th standard, who would start our program with a prayer. Here, English Club has organized a beautiful song for you. The singer is Zuhra Batul from 8th standard. I welcome her also to the program. I welcome all those who gathered on this platform of our English Club WhatsApp group. I ensure this webinar will be useful and enjoyable for every one of you. Let me conclude my words here. I wish you all success in your life. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Let's start our program with a prayer. I would like to invite Nabla for the prayer.
You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You close my side. You are there. Oh Lord, both day and night. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You close by side. You are there. Oh Lord, both day and night. You are with me in my mother's womb. You are with me in the days of gloom. You help me stand against all odds and you fill me with your strength, oh Lord. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You close by side. You are there. Oh Lord, both day and night. In time of sorrow and in times of grief, you gave me hope and strengthened my belief. When I did fall and was in pain, Lord, you set me on my feet again. You are with me wherever I go. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You close by side. You are there. Oh Lord, both day and night. You are there. Oh Lord, both day and night.
Thanks, Nabila. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Hafil to preside over the function.
Hi all, honorable dignitaries, dear colleagues and friends. We are attending a webinar proudly presented by the English Club of GHS Vilayur. In the wake of spreading pandemic COVID-19, we are forced to stay home. Though it is a time of many difficulties and problems, English Club of our school makes use of this adverse situation, conducting a webinar on a proper topic, Save the Earth. The prime motto of this webinar is Our Earth, Our Home. I strongly believe that at present this topic has great relevance and importance. Since we are suffering from many problems of the pandemic COVID-19, we have to think and consider how to deal with this problem. Our smooth and calm existence over this earth depends upon many factors. The judicious consumption of its resources, its purity, its cleanliness, sustainable development and ecology contribute to the well-being of our earth. Have you ever thought about a life without an earth? No, it is not possible. We have only one planet where the life is possible, that is our earth. Our earth is our home. We should protect and save our earth as we care our home. For the successful survival of human beings and all other living organisms, we should protect and preserve the nature and the earth. Then only we can happily survive over this earth. But the greedy nature and selfishness of human beings destroy the purity of our earth. Because of many reasons, the goodness of earth is deteriorating. So friends, I don't want to speak more on this matter. We have to sustain the goodness, fertility and richness of our earth. So let's try together to make awareness among people in order to protect our earth. Then only we can happily and calmly live over this earth. I request you all to utilize this program to propagate awareness among people in the regard of the protection of nature. Let this program be a cause and mission for that. I don't want to prolong my talk. Here in this program, we have many presentations on the topic. Let's wait for that. I wish you all a happy and successful life. Stay blessed, stay safe, Stay home. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. It's my pleasure to call upon our headmaster, Mr. Achyuta Kumar, for inauguration of our program.
Dear students, first of all, I shall introduce myself. My name is Achyuta Kumar. I am headmaster of Government High School Vilayur. We haven't met since we started our academic year in June. I am very happy to know that our English club is conducting a webinar on the topic Save the Earth. We know Earth is our planet. It is our home. How can we save the Earth? We should keep our premises clean. By doing so, we can protect ourselves from many diseases. We know now we are facing a great pandemic, COVID-19, and many people are suffering from that disease. We haven't discovered any medicines for that disease now. What else can we do? We should protect our nature. How can we protect our nature? We should plant trees wherever we can. By doing so, we will get a good atmosphere. We will get fresh air. And what else? We should try to avoid plastic things as far as possible. That will also help to create a good atmosphere or a good environment. I think all the students of our English club will participate in this webinar. I hereby inaugurate the webinar on the topic Save the Earth.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I'm honored and blessed to invite our chief guest, Mr. N.K. Balanaya, teacher of GHS Vilayur, to deliver the keynote address.
Dear all, whenever someone says, "Save me," it is certain that he is in a dangerous or difficult condition. Hence, the very topic "Save the Earth" points the fingers at the present predicament that calls for the joint attempts on the part of you and me to save the earth. And before tracing the sources that endanger the earth, I would like to recollect the ever-relevant words of Mahatma Gandhi. World has enough for man's need, but not for his greed. Well, human wants are unlimited. The more he gets, the greedier he becomes. Man, even though he is only one of the creatures on the earth, has mindlessly been exploiting natural resources to achieve economic growth, urbanization, infrastructural development, and so on. It has caused serious damage to the earth. The responsibility to save the earth is equally binding on all the inhabitants on the earth. If we have another house, we can abandon the house we live in at the moment. If we don't have anywhere else to go, it is essential to protect and maintain the house we live in is a question of practical wisdom. Likewise, since we don't have another earth to live in, it's our primary and preliminary responsibility to save the earth. The present condition of the earth is extremely challenging for healthy existence of life. This is caused by a host of reasons such as toxic environment, water pollution, global warming, deforestation, rock blasting, sand mining, and so on. The biggest menace in the recent times is the rapid deforestation. It has caused the irretrievable climate change. To deal with the above problems and to save Mother Earth, we need to adopt various measures of conservation. Our planet is vital for our survival. So, we should educate common people on environment conservation and preservation. Strict measures must be adopted to save our planet from the havoc created by climate change. We should educate ourselves to reduce the use of things that are harmful to the environment, practice reusage and help recycling of goods and things so that a lesser amount of waste can be generated. Our combined efforts will indeed help to restore the former resources and glory of the earth. Thus, let's contribute to the welfare of the future generation. Unfortunately, for convenience and unmindful of danger, we use different kinds of house cleaners or cleansers to keep the house disinfected and clean. In fact, most chemicals used in most of these house cleansers are extremely dangerous to soil, water and air. So, we should find out and discover the constituents of all the products we use in our daily activities and try as much as possible to use only products that are eco-friendly. Commercial industries are leading contributors to the global warming and various forms of pollution like air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution and others. Government-made laws, regulations and rules should be put in place to help battle man's mindless action that endanger life on Earth. Observing International Earth Day and Earth Hour every year generates sensitivity to the issue. The Paris Agreement of 2015 is the last corporate step to keep the damage to the Earth in check. In short, we have been exploiting our Mother Earth for many years by using its resources heartlessly and without giving back anything for its further growth. For instance, to live, we have been plundering acres of lands, cutting down trees to build a home, industry and more. Sad to say, we don't bother about the destroyed trees or plants. We don't have the consciousness for planting them again. We pollute the atmosphere through vehicles and industries. Then we live in our future being diseased. It's high time that we realized the need to save Mother Earth. As we all know, the cradle of life on the earth is oxygen and it is provided by the lush green trees. The biggest menace in recent times is the rapid deforestation that has resulted in irremediable climate change. Horrendous calamities like tsunami, typhoons, volcano eruption, drought, sudden downpour or heavy rain, and many more are being witnessed of late. We should take a solemn resolve to save the earth by words, deeds and thought. Then only we can have a better earth and a better tomorrow for physically and mentally healthy and welfare new generation. Be aware of the fun in holding procession on the school campus and streets bearing inscribed placards, Save the Earth, Save Water, conducting seminar and symposium without doing anything practical to save the earth. Hence friends, only by being a model to others in our activities, we can bring about the required social change that leads to awareness to protect and save the earth. So friends, don't be under the impression that man can protect or save the earth. But we are protecting ourselves by protecting our environment. Because beautiful sunrise, sunset, day, night, stars and eclipse will ever be there even though there is no human being on the earth. So we should shift our focus from a man-centered environmental awareness to the earth-centered awareness. Man, the Homo sapien, the only thinking animal on the earth, should have the wisdom that this earth is for other creatures also. Let's make a strong protective chain for a healthy life on cleaner and greener earth. If so, we don't need to break the chain for fear of any pandemic in future, or else the future life will be in permanent lockdown.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking and meaningful words. Next, may I call upon my friends Naina, Ajay, Sana and Irfan for presenting their papers.
Hi, good evening all of you. This is a very precious moment to me because I present this seminar paper before our honorable chief guest, our respected teachers, and my beloved friends. Should I speak few words about the topic threats to biodiversity? Biodiversity is the variety and variability of life on Earth. The scientists have estimated that these are around 8.7 million species on planets and animals in existence. Biodiversity boosts ecosystem productivity, where each species, no matter how small, are have an important role to play. Species depends upon each other. A healthy biodiversity provides a number of natural services for everyone. It provides ecosystem services, biological resources such as food, wood products, and social benefits such as research, education, recreation, and tourism, etc. That is quite a lot of services we get for free. No doubt, biodiversity plays an inevitable role on Earth. But biodiversity is under serious threat as a result of human activities. The main dangers worldwide are population growth, resource consumption, climate change, pollution, habitat change, and overexplosion. At present, our planet continues to face these threats to biodiversity. Some of the important ways to protect and conserve our biodiversity are government legislation, nature preserve, reducing invasive species, habitat restoration, captive breeding, and seed bank. Reduce climate change, purchase sustainable products, etc. Of course, human beings think that we can protect our biodiversity to some extent this earth, not only for us but also for our creations. It is our duty to preserve our earth. Let me conclude my words. Wish you a nice day. Thank you.
Dear all, I am Ajay. I am studying 10th standard. With much pleasure and joy, I am here to deliver a small talk on the topic of the relationship between human and nature. Nature is the world around us. We all human beings depend on the nature every time for everything. Many people can admire the beauty of nature. Even they write many novels and poems on it. This is because the beauty of nature. Nature is the mother of all, as it helps to sustain in our life. It is combined since eternity despite the importance of nature in human life. We are spoiling a balance due to our greed and our activities and help to such situations under control. In the end, I would in the end just say that please don't keep my words to yourself only. I would request to all spread the message around so that every person, a responsible global citizen, how can contribute to save our planet. Let me conclude my presentation. I wish you all success. Thanks.
Hi everyone, honorable dignitaries, teacher and dear friends. I'm very happy to get an opportunity to present my thoughts on the topic of sustainable development. Sustainable development is a way for people to use resources without the resources running out. It means doing development without damaging or affecting the environment. The term used by the Brundtland Commission defined it as development with sustainability that meets the need of the present and also compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. To deal with poverty, they do not just need to provide money and food aid. They need to help local people get educated and get jobs. People also need a safe environment with adequate homes and drinking water. To make these things work, governments also need to make sure that people have an effective voice in deciding what happens where they live. This approach is called sustainable development. While this phrase can be confusing, it's now used in many government documents and in funding programs. Sustainable development has three parts: environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, and socio-political sustainability. At the core of this idea is the matter of meeting people's needs for a home, for a decent job, for education for the children, for good health care, and for a safe and healthy neighborhood to live in. Most people in the rich nations have most of these needs, but there are still many people living in poverty and in poor quality homes. Even if these basics are met, there are still plenty of ways in which their quality of life is under threat from crime, from pollution, or from living in neighborhood where no one in authority seems to cure. Many areas have programs to promote local sustainability. Many are called Local Agenda 21 plans, named after the International Agenda 21 Action Plan for Sustainable Development agreed at the United Nations Earth Summit held in 1992. I don't want to prolong my presentation. I stop wishing you all a happy life. Thank you.
Respected personalities, teachers and friends, I am Irfan Mohammed, studying in 10th standard at the GHS Vilayur. I am extremely happy to be the part of this webinar on Save the Earth. I would like to present my views on the topic of why should we save the earth. The main reason is the earth gives us special and important things that we need to help us live. We got these things: natural resources, air, sunlight, water, wood and land, or all natural resources. We need these natural resources, so it's important that we look after the earth. We need clean air to breathe and clean water to drink. We need sunlight and land to grow plants. We need plants for food, and we can use wood from plants and trees to make a lot of things like paper, houses, and furniture. Plants also clean the air around them when they breathe, so it's really important we look after them. The problem is that we are polluting the planet and hurting our natural resources. Smoke from cars and factories make the air dirty, and if the air is dirty, plants cannot grow. Trash is bad too. We make lots of trash. This trash is bad for the ground. This means people cannot use the land and farmers cannot grow food on. All these things hurt our natural resources. We should not hurt our natural resources because we cannot use to make more of them. Likely, there are some things we can do to earth. We should not littering, and we can use the most of things. We throw away so there is less trash. We can be used things to we can make clothes and art with the trash. It's important to recycle too. We can recycle paper, plastic bottles and curtains, and when we have things we do not use anymore, someone else can reuse them. We should all reduce, reuse and recycle so we can keep the earth clean and beautiful. I love nature, and it's really important that we all take care of earth. Then we can all enjoy the earth natural resources. What do you like about nature? Thank you.
Dears, heartfelt thanks for your wonderful presentations. Next, here we have a song by Suhra Batul. I am inviting her for a song.
We are the world. There comes a time when we hear curtain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the the truth. You know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones make a better day. So let's start giving. They say change we are making. We are saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me. Someday I'm your hurt. So they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free, as God has shown, by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we are making. We are saving our own life. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me. You were down out, there seemed no hope at all. But you just believe there's no way we can fall. Let's realize that a change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones make a brighter day. So let's start giving. This our choice we are making. We are saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. So just start living. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one who better day. Just you and me.